Hey guys! So today I wanted to talk about learning how to give in to yourself. And so for me it's kind of hard because there's been a lot of things that in my life I thought I was a certain way, or I had to feel a certain way or act a certain way to appeal to certain people that I wanted in my life or that I currently had in my life. And so I just always felt like, I don't know, I just always felt like I wasn't doing everything that I could do or that I wanted to do. And so recently I have been very much single and very much independent in a lot of relationship aspects. So kind of more abstracted from past friendships and not in a relationship, which I haven't not been in a relationship basically my entire life. So I've had a lot of time to do some self-reflection and just kind of figure things out and figure out what I like. And it's kind of cool because I never really did this before to this extent, and I wanted to share this with people just because I think it's really important to your own personal growth and to figure out what you like and what you enjoy. And so I really want to encourage people to listen to their yes. Even if it feels stupid, even if it makes you uncomfortable, even if you feel queasy about it or it gives you some slight anxiety, if in the end it helps you become a more expressive version of yourself, or it helps you answer the question if you like or don't like something, then you should do it. And so for me, I've always felt this need to fit a certain mold, whether it was the mold that my partner found attractive, or the mold that my friends already currently were, or the mold that I thought I had to be to fit a certain image or the certain lifestyle that I was living. And recently I've been kind of breaking out of that mold, and I feel like I'm finding myself, and I feel like I'm discovering who I truly am. And if I try something and it doesn't work for me, then I can say, yo, I did that, I tried it, like, that's awesome, and now I know it's not for me. And it's just like, it's stupid things too. So for instance, like my music, right? So my whole life I grew up and I kind of were dating different partners and different people, and they just kind of told me how to feel about a certain way, or to be with them I had to kind of like not do certain things. And so I just kind of told myself that I wasn't really into dancing or into partying or into going out and doing the scene. But I've recently been doing it and I love it. I love it. I thrive off of it. And I'm not a big drinker, and I'm very open about that, but that's also another part of me. Like, I have to learn to say that I don't drink, and it's not something I prefer, but that's me, and I'm able to embrace that now. But I love to go out and I love to go dancing, whether it's in Vegas or at a random club or going to like an EDM show. Like, I love that. And before, I was always told that was stupid, or why would you want to do that, or I didn't have anyone to do it with. But now it's like, I don't know, it's something I love. And again, like, for me, another thing that's been really hard is like my makeup or my expressions, like expressing myself in the way I look and dress. And it was always kind of like, oh, would my partner like this, or oh, would my family approve of this, or oh, is this something that I can wear to work? But now it's just kind of like, this is something I'm embracing. I'm figuring out what I like. And even if it's these silly little accessory necklaces, or putting my nose ring back in, or drawing little dots under my eyes, or covering my face in glitter, which I love to do, like, that's who I am, and that's me expressing myself. And I said yes to that. I said yes to maybe feeling stupid. Like, sometimes when I walk out with these dots under my eyes, I feel stupid. Or when I wear these little necklaces, I feel like I'm being too childish. Or when I'm covered in glitter just at the grocery store, like, sometimes I feel dumb, but it's who I am. And getting over that hurdle and knowing, even though I feel stupid for a brief second, I feel so much more like myself for the rest of the day. And it's so silly that anyone has to feel any differently. And I want to encourage you guys to try things, figure out who you are for yourself. And I think that's so important, is for people to do things for themselves and to find out their own artistic expression of who they are, and be able to be able to express themselves. And I think it's so important. And most of my life, I didn't do that. I crippled myself from that. And I always wanted to hide and to pretend like I didn't exist. And I just wanted to kind of blend in. And I wanted to go unnoticed. And lately, I just feel like I've been able to kind of branch out and express myself in so many different avenues of my life. And even though they're silly ones sometimes, I just feel like it's so important for you to do this for yourself, to say yes to yourself. And your inner voice is talking and it's saying, I really want to do this. And even if you don't like it, you should say yes. Run with it. Run with it. Whether you want to crochet, or you want to kayak on a lake, or you want to hike, or you want to learn to bake, or you want to adopt 1,000 dogs, or you want to listen to a certain type of music, or wear those like 7-inch heels, or whatever you want to do, say yes to it. Say yes to yourself, to exploring your identity, exploring who you are and what you need to make your soul feel on fire, and go for it. And even if it doesn't work, you did it, and you can say you did it, and you can express yourself. And I just think that's so important, and I think we need to do that. And I think it helps us feel more alive, it helps us feel more vibrant. It helps us get ourselves out there, and in return we're so much more alive for ourselves and our life and our partners and our companions and our friends in the world. And it's so important, and I'm sure so many of you already do this and know how to do this, but for those of you who don't, and that were like me and just constantly trying to please others and constantly trying to cage yourself in, like, be free, spread your wings, try things. And I hope this helps, and I hope you go out there and do things, because I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting there complacent and crippling myself and chaining myself to these ideas of what I was supposed to be, instead of embracing who I actually am. So run with it, please. Try things. Be silly sometimes. It's okay. It's okay to make a fool of yourself. And I'm not saying I don't feel embarrassed anymore. I'm always embarrassed, and I'm always scared, and I'm always shy. But I feel more alive inside, and I love it. And I want you guys to feel that way too. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope this helps some of you. You're amazing. Don't stop being amazing.